Hey guys, we all know that the UK market is tough now, but it's not tough for people who know which jobs to target. UK government recently divided the whole job code in the UK in three categories, which is called high job, medium job, and ineligible job. So what does it mean? Highly skilled job means that is still in huge demand and people who got the right skills and experience companies are ready to sponsor. However, the jobs which are categorized as medium skilled, it simply means it is still in demand, but for the new applicants, if you are getting a sponsorship from a UK employer, licensed sponsor, after 22nd of July, you cannot bring a dependent on that. And the third category, which is called ineligible job code, from 22nd of July, nobody can sponsor you on that job code. So I know there are many scams which is going in the UK right now, and I know there are vulnerable students who are getting impacted because they're paying a lot of money to get those jobs, visa sponsored job. So first of all, it's illegal to buy any COS in the UK. Do not do that. And secondly, if you are being promised that a job is given to you with sponsorship, make sure you check the job code from the UK government website, which I'm going to show you today. So remember, three job code. If you still want to bring your dependent, you should be targeting higher skill job. If you don't have a dependent, if you're on your own, you can still target medium jobs. However, the medium jobs are most likely that it will be removed from the occupation list next year. However, you still have little time. So if you think you are fit for medium skill job, you can still apply. And if there are companies who can sponsor you, you can go for it. Ineligible, you cannot get a sponsorship now. Now, the rules are different for people who had already got COS before 22nd of July. If before 22nd of July, for example, if you're a chef, new applicants now you cannot get sponsorship on chef. But if you are already a chef who had been sponsored before 22nd of July, you can still move your job code or you can still get renew your visa or you can get a sponsorship. So rules are different for before 22nd of July and after 22nd of July. If you don't understand anything, you can ask me in the comment section. So today I'm going to target and explain you all about higher skill job. I'll take you to the government portal. I have already downloaded that list in an Excel file, which I'm going to give you if you need access. And for future students who are planning to come to the UK, make sure you target your courses related to the jobs which are marked as higher skill or medium skill. So let's get started. So this is the government portal, which you can see skilled worker eligible occupation codes. And this was updated on 22nd of July, which I had already mentioned. In fact, in one of my videos, I did explain all the changes, what UK government has announced, and I did explain briefly about this. But today I'll explain in detail what it means. This is a huge list. Now, first of all, for people who don't know what is the job code, you can still access this cascode, and cascode will tell you exact job code. For example, say you're working as a business analyst, but you don't know what is the job code for business analyst, you can find it out. Sometimes you may know what is the roles and responsibility, but you don't know what is exact job description or job title. Again, you can use this cascode tool to do it. So this list is big. So here you can see a mix of all higher skill job, medium skill job, or you will also see at the bottom, they are ineligible list of jobs. Now, it's very difficult to scan the whole list and find out which one is medium and which is ineligible or higher skill. What I have done, I have already taken a dump of it in an Excel sheet, and I have already put this into three tabs in my Excel sheet. One is called high, this is a higher skill, this is a medium, and this is ineligible. Let's quickly talk about ineligible so that you guys do not aim to get sponsorship in this job, to not target, and so that you don't get scammed as well. If you guys are on student visa or on PSW, remember that is not counted before 22nd of July. I had a student who booked my meeting yesterday. He thought because he's in the UK before 22nd of July, this new rule doesn't impact him. However, it does impact him because he's not on skill visa. So if you guys had got a skill visa before 22nd of July, then you're protected by the transitional arrangements and not otherwise. So if you are looking after this job titles, make sure you do not do it anymore because from 22nd of July, you cannot get a sponsorship on this ineligible job code. So let's quickly see what it is. So first of all, let's see how many jobs are there under this. So at least I can see 104 jobs because the count says 105 and the first one is for the row. So 104 jobs. So it's again a big list. Elected officers, officers in armed forces, clergy, sports players, sports coaches, instructors. So anybody who were planning to do a sports related course in the UK, I will advise you not to do anymore. because you won't be able to get a sponsorship. Records clerks, stock control, library clerks, assistants, HR resources as well. Here you see, and recruitment administrators. You should not target any such courses in the UK. Office supervisors, data and entry administrators. I know many people were looking into it. Please do not target this anymore. Medical secretaries, legal secretaries, school secretaries, receptionists, typists, related cooks as well. Now, care escorts, pest control, sports and leisure, travel agents now cannot. I know few travel agents who got sponsorship before. I also know hairdressers and barbers as well, beauticians as well. They had managed to get sponsorship before. Even housekeepers and related occupation. I think I know someone. But now this is all completely stopped. You cannot get a sponsorship on this job. On this job. Sales and retail assistants, cashiers, telephone salesperson, pharmacy, optical, debt, rent, and other cash, rounds person, and van salesperson. If you guys need access to this Excel sheet, just comment Excel and I'll send it to you guys. And the next one is telephonist, communication operators, customer services, food, drink, tobacco, plastic process operatives, metal working machine, paper and wood machine, mining quarry workers, printing machine assistants. There's so many jobs I didn't know even it exists. Weighers, gardeners, tire exhaust, swing machinist, scaffolders and staggers as well, road construction operatives. You cannot. So few of the jobs were categorized under construction industry. It has been removed. Rail construction and maintenance operatives, construction operatives not elsewhere defined, production factory and assembly supervisors, heavy and large goods vehicle drivers. Now, there was someone who had commented on my video a couple of days ago. I don't remember whether it was Instagram or YouTube. They said, make a video where, heavy vehicle drivers can get a sponsorship, or it was also about bus, truck, coach drivers. Now, here you can see you cannot get a sponsorship here. And also, if you're a taxi and cab drivers, it is not considered in eligible list for sponsorship. Here you can see delivery drivers as well and couriers. No. Road transport drivers not elsewhere classified. Train drivers, forklift truck drivers as well, mobile machine drivers. So basically all kind of drivers, they are not putting that under sponsorship anymore. Train and tram drivers as well, air transport operatives, rail transport operatives, and many more. And the next type of category is about farm workers, forestry and related workers, ground workers, elementary construction occupations not elsewhere classified, industrial cleaning process, packers, bottle scanners, again, not included in the eligible jobs. Window cleaners, street cleaners, again, these are jobs which are below RQF level 6. So, of course, these are not now eligible. For coffee shop worker, I know someone, for example, they had been given sponsorship in Costa, also in I think Starbucks as well as a store manager. I don't know as a bar staff or not, but I know many people in the coffee shop as well. They are retail outlets, retail shops, 24/7 off license shops. People have got a job with sponsorship there. Now everything is removed here. Kitchen and catering assistant, hospital porters, bar and catering supervisors. So basically, a lot of jobs from the leisure and theme park, other elementary services. So what I can see, construction industry is impacted, driver from all the industry, and anyone who is into construction, drivers, and hospitality industry. These are the three industry I can see, and of course. There are a few more into housekeeping, cleaning, beautician, hairdressers as well. So you can access the whole list and make sure you are aware of it so that nobody take your advantages. Now, let's go to the medium skill jobs. Now, medium skill jobs means these jobs are still listed as eligible job in the UK and you can still get sponsorship provided there's a UK company who's ready to provide your sponsorship with COS. Now, the only catch is you cannot bring a dependent. If you are a single person, if you're not married, definitely you can target medium scale. As of now, what the government said, this is a temporary list. It means they're aiming to reduce this medium scale and maybe they will get rid of it by next year. However, as of today, if you happen to get a sponsored job in the UK on medium scale and if you don't have dependents, go for it and target it. It is easier as compared to higher skill. So let's go through the whole list. If I look at the count, there are around 187 jobs which is categorized as medium list, which is pretty high. Let's see, managers and directors in retail and wholesale, and one by one, if I go through it, again in agriculture and horticulture. So some of the managers' roles here it is restaurant and catering establishment manager as well. It is in medium. Leisure and sports, travel agency managers, healthcare practice, residential. What is this one? Residential day and domiciliary care managers and proprietors, early education, childcare. They have moved into medium. Still, I know there are people who are getting sponsorship under that. Managers in storage and warehousing. So all these jobs are in medium. Again, managers in logistic, property, housing, garage, hairdressing and beauty, higher services managers, directors in consultancy. I was little confused with this, to be honest. I thought directors in consultancy, they are being paid really good, and why will they be in medium scale? But they have marked this as medium scale. Managers and early education, lab technician, engineering technicians, building and civil. I think this is again about engineering technician. Yeah, technician roles had been moved to medium scale, planning and process production technicians, CAD, drawing and architectural technicians, again, science, engineering and production technicians, IT support technicians. Okay, now this is IT. So all the IT guys, I know you are already aware. IT operations technicians, IT user support technicians, database administrators. Again, this all our IT roles are marked as medium. Now moving to dispensing, opticians, pharma technicians. Next is also medical and dental. All these jobs, when NHS used to provide sponsorship, now they won't be able to. Complementary health, health and associate, youth and community, child early years, housing officers, counselors, higher level teaching assistants. Again, if you are into teaching, if you happen to find a sponsorship, you can still target. Early education, childcare, like I said, you can still get yourself sponsored. Veterinary nurses as well, you can still get yourself sponsored if you find a sponsorship jobs. Now, look at this, authors as well. Yeah, it is still there. We didn't get through this one, right? We covered welfare, housing, early education, police officers. Again, not in high skill, but this is all medium skill. Prison service, protective service, artists, authors, actors, dancers. Again, if you guys fall into this category, if you are in the UK, you can still target interior designers as well. So I know someone who's looking for a sponsorship in interior designer, and they managed to get a sponsorship job as well now, and they did not have a dependent. That person did not have a dependent. So you can try this. Design, clothing, fashion, design, occupations not defined elsewhere, fitness, ship, hovercart, and there are more, which now legal associate was something I didn't know what it do. I thought it is something to do with the solicitors and all, but it's a medium now. Insurance underwriter, financial accounting, estimators, valuer, importers, data analyst. Now remember, this is very important. So anyone who's a data analyst, now remember, you won't be, for the new applicants, you cannot bring a dependent. But if your visa was issued before 22nd of July, you can still bring your dependent. So the advice that I have for people for data analysts is that you should look at progressing or upskilling yourself to data engineering or data scientist role. Okay. And I already have a mentor. We are coaching people into data engineering and data scientist role. If you want to be trained by us, you can reach out to me at yourknowledgebuddy@gmail.com. Now, business associate, buyers, procurement, advertising, marketing, estate agents, events manager, all this information technology trainers. So the trainers cannot be now into high skills, all medium skill. Career advisor and vocational guidance specialist. Again, this is in medium. HR roles as well. Health and safety, national government, local government, bookkeepers, payroll, pensions, and all these jobs that you see here. Agriculture, gardening, farming, everything that you see here is moved into medium scale. But still, it is still there. It means if you happen to get a sponsorship, you can. Now, there are some of the jobs which are into construction, like sheet metal worker, metal plate workers, welding trades, pipe fitter, metal machine setters, tool makers, and many more. From my screen, you can see air conditioning installers as well, vehicle technicians. It is there in medium scale, so it's not completely gone. So if you still are in the UK and if you happen to get sponsorship, you can target if you are eligible, if you have the right skills. Now, TV, audio services, here you can see electrical service, security system installer, they are medium. These are again, you see the category of construction industry, stonemasons, bricklayers, roofers, plumbers, carpenters. It is still there as medium. Construction, building, plasterer, floorers, wall tiling, painters, construction and building, definitely it is still there as a medium. So people who are worried that all the jobs are taken out, no, it is still in medium. So you can still get sponsorship jobs. Now, what we are going to do now is look at the other jobs. For example, early education, teaching assistants, education, nannies, and all that, care workers. Yes, care workers cannot bring sponsorship. This is not a new rule from now. It was a rule which was announced last year. You cannot bring your dependent. If you are in the UK, you can still get a sponsorship. It will be only for you, not for your dependent. And international hiring for care workers is completely stopped. Okay, a huge list. Take out your time and then go through it. Okay, the next one is highly skilled. So this list is very important for everyone, especially two people who got dependent and who wants to be here in the UK. And if you require sponsorship, you should be targeting higher skills. Second, for students who are planning to study in the UK, so say you're coming for January intake, if you have not yet decided what you're going to study, make sure your courses are related to higher skill for a better and secure future if you want to stay in the UK for longer term. Else, if you pick up a course which is in medium or ineligible, maybe you will struggle to get a job and also struggle to get a sponsorship job. So this is just a piece of advice. So let's quickly see how many jobs are here. I can see around 121. So again, very quickly, chief executives, production managers, all kind of manager roles, almost all the finance jobs. I have seen also IT jobs, almost all the top IT jobs. I mean, information technology directors. I'll show you in a bit. And then biochemists, all the scientist roles I have seen it is still here, so you don't need to worry. And then I have also seen jobs like IT project managers, IT business analyst, IT program analyst, cyber security. This all are in huge demand. So you guys may be aware that I'm also teaching people business analysts. So if you are struggling how to get started with business analyst, I will be your mentor. If you join us, you can reach out to me by emailing at yourknowledgebuddy@gmail.com. It's a 3 months program and a very detailed where I'll be giving you lots of assignments, homeworks, and projects to get you started with IT business analyst. Again, a lot of jobs in IT here you can see, which is pretty good. Web designing still there, and graphic multimedia, conservation, environment research jobs are here. Physiotherapists still here, and everything around psychologist as well. It's here. Registered community specialist, nurse, mental health nurses still there in demand job of the UK. And these are the medical field, nursery education, primary education, teaching professionals still here. Special and additional needs education. Yes, it is in demand. Teachers in English as a foreign language as well. Now, in the education industry, here you can see head teachers, education managers, advisors are there. Now, this is legal team, barristers, judges, solicitors, legal professionals are there. Now, this is finance, chartered accountant, finance, investment, taxation, management people are there. Now, the next is about economist, actuaries, and business and related research professionals is still there. Moving very quickly to architects, chartered architectural, quantity surveyors, chartered surveyors, construction. So these all are construction industry. It is still there. And a few more. Let's quickly go to other one. Quality controls are there. And then you can see public relations, musicians, and other finance accountants and sales accountants. Okay, I've taken a dump. I think I can see one or two error in this Excel sheet. I think so. I'm not 100% sure. But you can, this is the main website of the government portal. I'll provide you both the links. If you want to go through the Excel sheet, you can, if it becomes easy for you, or you can refer. This is the single source of truth. This is the Bible. So those are the high demand jobs in the UK where you can get sponsorship. In the next video, I'm going to tell you how to find sponsorship job in those skilled, higher skilled jobs. So make sure you stay tuned. And if you guys got any questions or comments, as usual, make sure you leave that in the comment section. Thanks for watching my video till the end, and I'll see you guys soon.